Here's a message to the kings and the queens. No one is hated more than the person who's walking with God. And I was going to say walking alone with God, but it doesn't. If you have your tribe with you, you probably are your mission is probably even greater at this point. There's a beauty, and I was gonna turn a light on, but my kid Teddy got upset about it. There's a I'm trying to find some light. There's a beauty in in the journey, because there's so much that you go through that's just you and God, and He's teaching you how to fight. And there's so much of that where it's like, because I think back and I'm like, and that's why I will fight to the end for Him, because it's like that He was the only one here in some of the hardest times of my life, and there was nobody else rooting for me or supporting me, or and then you realize that so many of these people that you were loyal to weren't loyal to you at all. And I'm gonna add here, because I just find it interesting, is that these people are still all of the people that I found out went against me, or that were not truly supporters in my life, or did not have my best interest, are people that are still alive and kicking it. And they pop up once in a while. They come up. Y'all, my dream state's been it's been wild. It's been exciting. That's been my entertainment lately, is dream life right now. Because it's just like all these different characters from my past that are popping up, and it's just very interesting, because that's the way it is. That's the way we are as humans. And you have to let God keep showing you more and more the way that He sees you, and the way, and I'm sorry you guys about the light, but I'm not going to probably redo this. The way that He sees you as precious, and like the things that He says to you that like other people don't, like the way of the world, that there are just not that many of us who are truth seekers or that want to speak truth. And even when you do speak truth, there's layers of uncovering of yourself. So it's like there's so much of that when you can just let it go and accept it, that it's like it's hard for people to even that exposing, because it might not all be bad intentions that people have, where you might just be that they're like a little bit obsessive, or they admire you a little bit too much or something. I mean, I like to put things on the bright side as much as possible, because I don't want to think that everybody has ill intentions for me. But okay, here's the other thing that's coming to me as I'm speaking this, is it's like, and I remember this before too, the ego is just, there's no self-control with it. It's insatiable. So I think there's that as well, that it's like people might see you and they want to see you in a good light, but you trigger them so much that it's very difficult for them to see you and not be jealous. And they don't have this self-control over their emotional state, over their, they haven't gathered that. It's a strength. It's a choosing the way that you show up and that you see people, and having self-control of your mind, because it takes self-control to not constantly stay on social media and all of these things, to where it's like, no, I want my garden to be beautiful today. I'm not going to like look at people and compare myself all day. That's a choice. So you just see all of these things gather and build, and you're creating this different reality with God. And there's just this acceptance that it's like you're highly hated, you're highly sought after and highly hated. And God will keep showing you the ways that you need to enforce boundaries, so that you can still live your life. You can still have peace in your life, because there's still going to be moments of chaos. You know what your journey is like, that other people, no one sees that we pump it out there, like everybody show up, play big, but it's like, yeah, you're going to get attacked when you play, it's only a matter of time. So, but your heart is for God. It's like, you just have this loyalty to Him. That's like that fulfilled. It's profound. It's because I'm sure, and I wish I had seen certain things sooner, that, knowing that God is here and like appreciate Him more. But that's a miraculous thing too, is God's like, that none of that even matters. I'm just glad that you hear me now. Like, that's how that, there's just no way to describe that kind of love, because I'm like, you know, there's certain things that I didn't deserve. I mean, I got my karma too, but, I was a wild child. Like, it's just, the squirrels are running across a little tin thing. So there's so much beauty in that, like, you being just okay with whatever you have in your life, even if you don't, like me, I don't have friends, and I literally have like gossip moment, not even just gossip moments, but like I'll just have chats with my guys when I'm talking to myself and stuff, but I'm okay with that. Like, I would rather let things unfold, and you know, like today even, I'll share this one part. So it was, God was like, let's make your grandmother proud. Let's make you proud. And it was like, that was like my heart, you know, it's like, that's what's in my heart, is it's like, those are the things that matter to me, and my son too. And it's moments like that you realize that there's this sacredness that your life requires now, and that your energy requires, and that it is what it is. Like, there have been lots of times where I'm like, I didn't deserve all these people who just took advantage of me, or that just didn't, like, I'm not making all this money. But I'm going to continue to hold that standard, because it's like, I would do anything for God. I would do, you know, I want to, and I want to feel beautiful. I want to feel like that it's on the inside. It's like, it's all how you feel about yourself from the inside, even if I'm not wealthy on the outside. I don't want to drift away on this. It was on my heart to speak this. There's a strength that you build with God, and the more that you're just loving the life that you have, you realize that that's like the mental garden that you're creating, and that you just can find this contentment, because it is that there's alchemy involved in that too, especially moving through your emotions and everything. That it's like, you realize that it's like, of course there's all these things, there's still these moments of desire that come up, and that you may want to create this other reality, but you want to have these other experiences, but you can still come back to, like, it's beautiful outside. Like, I just want to go out and be in the sun. You enjoy time with yourself. So that's precious, but it also has to be protected. And just know how special you are, and how special it is to be on this journey. I love you guys.